And our guests will be the Crusaders of Yorkville Cross. Let's meet the Crusaders. Number 11, Jaden Shute. Number 24, Alex Vollmer. Number 31, Kyle Westfall. Number 50, Nate Cook. Number 51, Charlie Golowitz. Number 54, Sam Poppin. And your starters, number 32, Colton Shute. Number 34, Jacob Kutzendorf. Number 35, Josh Erfmeyer. Number 41, Christian Sovereign. And number 55, Phil Anzelk. The Crusaders are coached by Jeff Shute. Good luck, gentlemen. And now the Lions from Decatur Lutheran School Association. Number 15, Caleb Blakeman. Number 21, Alex Haynes. Number 32, Andrew Jones. And number 45, Blake Urquhart. And your starters, number 12, Will Alberts. Number 20, Grant Karsten. Number 23, Michael Fiala. Number 33, Braden Havener. And number 35, Bo Boehm. The Lions are coached by Blake Reynolds. Before we play, we pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing these athletes, family, and friends together today and throughout this weekend. We thank you for the many opportunities this weekend for fellowship with our brothers and sisters in Christ. Continue to bless these players and keep each of us safe as we travel throughout the weekend. May our attitudes and actions on and off the court always reflect your will in our lives. In your name we pray. Amen.
You're looking live at the 2015 Illinois Grade School State Basketball Tournament, live from Arlington Heights Gymnasium here in Arlington Heights, Illinois. We have the fifth place game between the Lutheran School Association of Decatur and the Yorkville Cross. Starting for Decatur, Will Alberts, Grant Karsten, Michael Fiala, Braden Havener, and Bo Boehm. And for Yorkville Cross, Colton Shute, Zach Rice, Jacob Kunzendorf, Josh Erfmeyer, and Phil Anzelk. And I'm Ryan Roth. I'll be doing your play-by-play. My esteemed colleague Peter Roth will be here with us shortly. And starting off the first half, the Lions working right to left in the all-white. The Crusaders in their 2-1-2 zone defense. Nice pass down low. Here's Erfmeyer, works it outside. Here Alberts with a short rebound by number 55, Phil Anzelk. And here comes the Crusaders. Here Shute gets over Erfmeyer. Shute thought about it. Nice move up and good. Colton Shute with the first basket of the game puts the Crusaders up 2 at 2-0, 5-12 to go in this first quarter. Colton Shute, the leading scorer for the tournament so far for the Crusaders, had a game-high 18 points in yesterday's loss to Belleville, and we're going to have our first traveling violation of the game, first turnover for the Lions. And the Crusaders get the ball back to increase their 2-point lead. Colton Shute will bring it up. 1-2-2 zone defense by the Lions on the Crusaders. Here's working around. Here's Shute again. Shute loses hand of the ball, stolen away by number 12, Will Alberts. And Fiala and actually Karsten and the Lions to bring it up. Nice move by Boehm. Gets it down low to Havener can't convert. Rebound by number 34, Kunzendorf. And the Lions will get the ball back. I'm sorry, the Crusaders will get the ball back. Oh, nice take by Shute. Can't get the friendly roll. Offensive board by Kunzendorf. He can't get it. And number 23, Fiala for the Lions with the rebound. Oh, and it's stolen away by number 35, Erfmeyer. And we're going to have a double drill violation on Shute. And the possession arrow, the ball will go right back to the Lions. Score is 2-0, 4:04 to go in this first quarter. Going into this match, I thought it'd be a battle between Grant Carson and the Lions. Grant Carson, one of the leading scorers in the tournament with 19 points a game. He has yet to score so far today. Here he is in the corner. Carson throws the ball away. Another Lion steal. Another Lion turnover. Their second turnover of the game. Fancy dribbling by Schutt. Feeds a wide open Erfmeyer for three. He's got it. Josh Erfmeyer, with his first three of the game, puts the Crusaders up 5 now at 5-0. The Crusaders the 10th seed. The Lions the 9th seed. Here's Alberts in the corner. Works it back to Fiala. They've got to get Karsten into the action here. Alberts thought about it for a second. Gets it over to Karsten. Karsten takes it strong, loses it. Havener with the rebound, and we're gonna get fouled here on the floor. Nice play by Havener. He gets fouled after with the offensive rebound. We're gonna have a foul on the floor. Looks like this one's on Phil Anzock. That's his first, team's first. And Braden Havener to the free throw line for 2. Havener comes in this game averaging 5 points a game in the tournament. That's only his second free throw attempt at the tournament, but he's now 2 for 2. The Lions come in this game after defeating Burr Ridge Friday night, 42-32. They lost to Peoria Christ yesterday afternoon. And as I say that, Havener misses the second one. Anzock with the rebound. The Crusaders still lead 5-1, 3:06 to go. Here's the Crusaders work around. 3-point shot attempt by number 41, Sauber. Can't convert, and we're going to have a foul. Looks like that foul is going to be on number 35, Erfmeyer. So Erfmeyer just picked up his first, so now 2 team fouls for the Crusaders. The Lions to get the ball back. Here's Karsten bringing it up. I'd like to introduce my esteemed colleague, Peter Roth, who finally decided to show up only halfway through the first quarter. Better late than never.
Very true.
Lions get the ball. Oh, nice move by Alberts. Here's Karsten. Still scoreless so far. Karsten with another bad pass. Third turnover of the game for the Lions. And the Crusaders to get the ball back, trying to extend their 4-point lead. Schutt will bring it up. Schutt again, the leading scorer in the tournament for the Crusaders. He's averaging 10 points a game. Nice pass to Sovereign. Works it around here. Schutt again. Nice pass down low to Anzock. Up and good. Phil Anzock with the soft touch gives the Crusaders a 6-point lead at 7-1. The Lions to bring it again. The Lions have to get Grant Karsten involved in this. One of the leading scorers in the tournament, scoreless so far. And as I say that, Karsten with 100% cotton in the corner cuts the lead to 3 at 7-4. You know, Peter, for the Lions to get back in it, you need a lot of Grant Karsten.
Yep, from what I've seen so far in the tournament, he is their offense and the heart and soul of this team. And when you have someone averaging 19...
and right back at you, not to cut you off, Peter. Colton Schutt with the 3 in the corner, push the lead back up to 6 at 10-4.
Yeah, well, Schutt too. Both of these players are very capable scorers and very capable of going off for 20 points at any given game, as we've seen in these last 2 possessions.
Offense is definitely picking up now. Nice pass down low to Havener. Almost loses it, and Havener is going to get mugged down low, and looks like that foul is going to be on number 32, Colton Schutt. So that's going to be Colton Schutt's first, team's third. So we're going to have a first substitution in the game for the Lions. Caleb Blakeman checks in the ball game for the first time today. The score is 10-4 with 1:22 to go in this first quarter of the 5th place game in the 2015 Illinois State Grade School Basketball Tournament. Ball almost thrown away. Blakeman just checks in the game. A little bit long on that, but up and good. Grant Karsten with the offensive rebound. Cuts the lead to 4 now at 10-6. Peter, apparently Grant Karsten just needed you to show up to get back in the scoring. 5 quick points for him.
I guess so. He's looked great ever since I got here.
Schutt works it around. Erfmeyer thought about it. Erfmeyer with the strong take, can't get it. Anzock with the offensive rebound, can't convert. Sovereign now with the rebound. And now Schutt wide open for 3. A little bit short on that. Rebound by Havener. The Lions trying to cut in that 4-point lead. Oh, nice pass to Havener. Havener is going to get half. Peter, Now, I think that's going to be on shoot, and if that's on shoot, that's 2 for shoot now.
Well, that'd be a big loss for the Crusaders, especially this early in the first half. I mean, he probably would have to sit out the majority, if not the entire second quarter, with 2 fouls.
Now, Coach Jeff Shute doesn't play a deep bench, so we'll see how that affects the strategy for the rest of the first half. And Bo Boehm to the free throw line for 2. He converts on the first one, and the lead is down to 3. Hasn't been this close since about the 3.5-minute mark. Checking the ball game for the Crusaders, number 11, Jaden Shute, along with number 50, Nate Cook. Boehm's second one cannot convert, and Christian Sovereign with the rebound. Early rebounding advantage for the Crusaders, 7-4. Here's Jaden Shute. Nice pass down low to number 50, Nate Cook, can't convert. Big rebound by Braden Havener. Already 4 rebounds in the first quarter for Havener. Karsten brings it up. Karsten with the runner, a little bit short on that. But Fiala with the offensive rebound. Fiala gets back to Karsten, 9 seconds to go. Nice fadeaway by Havener, a little bit short. Saved by number 33, I'm sorry, that was short on by Boehm. Rebound by Havener, and the ball gets knocked away.
Was solid defense there by the Crusaders on that whole possession.
So 4.5 seconds to go in this first quarter. They inbound it to Shute. Shute will bring it up, 3 seconds to go. Shute with the runner at the buzzer, a little bit long, and after 1 quarter of play, the Cross Yorkville Crusaders are leading the Lutheran School Association of Decatur Lions 10-7. So Peter, I'm happy to see you join today.
I'm happy to be here.
You know, this is a great day of action here today. We've got the right now we've got the 5th place game between Decatur and Yorkville. Like I said, between the 9th and the 10th place. So this should be a great action all day long. And then we still have the 3rd place in the championship game as well here later on today. The championship game should be a battle because it's actually the 3rd time in 5 years that they played Emmanuel Palatine versus Rockford Lutheran. So that place will be popping. So if you want to get here, the game starts at 5:30. Get here soon because the arena will start to fill up here shortly.
The 3rd place game should be a pretty good showdown too.
Yeah, yesterday, who would have thought that Peoria Christ, after winning their first 2 games by a combined 80 points, that they would have lost in the semis to Rockford Lutheran.
Rockford came to play that game, though. I mean, yep, I thought the same thing after seeing Peoria blow out its first 2 opponents. I didn't think anyone was going to stop them, except for maybe Palatine.
Even this game, you look at the Crusaders, they haven't been in the tournament since 2012, where they finished 4th place. But they, with the exception of losing to Belleville in the second round, I mean, they upset Chicago Holy Family last night. They've played hard all throughout this tournament, along with the Lions. The Lions didn't make it last year, and even that, they lost in the consolation quarterfinals. So it's 2 teams that don't have a lot of experience in this stage, but it's a good matchup so far.
And they both look really good in the first quarter, which is definitely something important on championship Sunday.
So the Crusaders to start the ball in the second quarter. Again, the Crusaders in the all maroon, the Lions in the all white, and Jaden Shute with the hard take up and good. Jaden Shute takes it all the way to the hole. With his first basket game, extends the lead to 5 now at 12-7.
That was a really nice layup.
And now the Lions, again, the Crusaders dominated most of that first quarter, both with a few exceptions. And as I say that, a short 3 attempt by Blakeman, and another back-to-back offensive rebounds. First one for Havener, the second one for Fiala, and now Fiala is going to go to the free throw line for 2.
Decatur's been just all over the offensive boards in this first half so far. It's just a matter of finishing now and making those second and third opportunities count.
So Sam Poppin checks in the game to start the second quarter. Just picked up his first foul. So if you look at team count, it's 5 team fouls for the Crusaders, 0 for the Lions. So checking in the ball game for the Crusaders is number 34, Jacob Kunstorff. And Fiala will get another one. Fiala comes in this tournament averaging 8 points a game. This is his first point of the game. And Fiala can't convert on that, but it looks like a rebound here by Kunstorff, who just checked in the game. Erfmeyer brings it up. Works in the corner to Poppin. Poppin throws away, but actually Fiala with the steal. And then Fiala throws it away. Back-to-back turnovers, and we're going to have a foul. And it looks like that foul is going to be on Karsten. So Carson just picked up his first foul. So Carson's got to be careful.
That's definitely someone you don't want to see in foul trouble in the first half if you're Decatur.
So my name's Ryan Roth. I'm doing your play-by-play along with my esteemed colleague Peter Roth. And we're in beautiful Arlington Heights, Illinois. Earthmeyer to bring it up. Let's see if the offense can get going with Colton Shute on the bench. And another Shute takes the hard runner, and he's going to get fouled here. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. So that foul is going to be on number 15, Caleb Blakeman. So Jaden Shute goes to the free throw line for 2.
I'm really impressed with how Jaden Schute's played so far in the second quarter. He had that nice layup to start the quarter off, and now he took it hard to the hole again and drew the foul and could possibly put 2 more points on the board. With
Colton on the bench, he needs to step up. And just as they say, Colton checks back into the game, so he's got to be careful with those 2 fouls. But they just extend their lead back to 5 points. So they have the lead. Is it really risky to put Colton Shute back in the game, Peter?
It's a risk, yes, but it's a risk I feel like you have to take if you want your offense to stay normal in the rest of the second quarter and just keep it fluid. He's the focal point of this offense. He's the best scorer on the team, one of the best passers on the team. I think you really need him out there if you want your offense to be at its highest capabilities.
Fiala's pass gets knocked away, but he's able to save it. Fiala, nice cross-course pass.
Great pass.
To Karsten for 3, can't get it. Rebound by, we're going to have actually a line violation. Peter, in the stat book, Fiala steps out of offensive rebound turnover. I will give him that.
Yeah. Fiala's done a lot of little things right so far in this first half. I've seen him with that steal at half court, that cross-court pass, great court vision.
And the Lions pick up full court pressure. And
you could almost
stolen away, but then a traveling violation.
And you could almost attribute that steal to his pressure on the ball.
The thing is, the Lions have had some opportunities to just have not been able to set up their press yet, and a lot of it has to do with, if you look at their 3 for 6 from the free throw line, so each one of those second missed free throws, they're not able to set up their press.
Yep, that hurts, and they've only made 2 total shots, too, and you can't really set up a press on a fast break.
Here's Earthmeyer. Oh, Earth thought about it. Here's Jaden Shute. Jaden Shute fires away the 3, a little bit short, rebound by Havener, and Havener pushes. I'm sorry, Karsten pushes. Oh, Karsten then loses the ball out of bounds.
This zone is doing a great job on Karsten so far.
Even on that play, he just seemed a little frazzled. That's the 7th turnover of the game for the Lions.
I feel like the Crusaders have at least 2 people focused on him every time he has the ball. The 2 people on the top of the zone and the 2-3, and if he gets by them, the guy in the middle coming up and just causing havoc on his offensive game so far.
Colton Shute takes it right at Karsten, and he's going to get fouled. Now, Peter, that's going to be on Karsten, so that's 2 now on Karsten. So Karsten for the Lions and Shute for the Crusaders. 2 best players both have 2 fouls apiece.
Yeah, that's definitely something to watch for the next 4 minutes. Especially if they're guarding, Karsten will still be guarding Shute on defense. You got to see how he plays defensively. If he cuts off the intensity, tries to preserve those 3 fouls for later, and see if Shute can take advantage of that.
Checking the ball game for the Crusaders is number 24, Alex Vollmer. But Shute will get a second one. He's got 5 points already today. 62% free throw shooter in the tournament. Missed on the first, missed on the second, and Fiala with the rebound. Again, Carson's got to be careful there. As Carson picked up his 3rd on the over the back. But Coach Blake Reynolds for the Lions need to call a timeout to just slow things down because they can't afford to grant Karsten to pick up a 3rd foul at this stage of the game as they're down 6, 14-8 with 3:56 to go.
True. Like you said before, he's the leading scorer on the team. He's the focal point of the offense. He brings the ball up. He's their point guard. He's their facilitator. And you really need him on the court if you want the offense to be just confident in themselves. And I'm not sure, if he picks up his 3rd, what's going to happen for the Lions in the rest of the first half. That would be a huge loss.
Both teams seem to are on about the same page when it comes to offensively. They average about the same amount of points per game. Both teams their records are about even too. So this is going to be a really evenly matched game so far. So Coach Jeff Schute's got to be happy with the Crusaders so far today, and with how they were already able to build up a 6-point lead, especially with Colton Shute with 2 fouls.
Yep, they've played really well so far, and you got to really attribute it to the defensive end. They've only given up 8 points in the first quarter and a half. They have shut down Karsten. They haven't given him any open looks at all. And aside from the second chance opportunities that the Lions have had, they have rebounded strong, and prevented any huge runs from the Lions.
Here's Fiala with the runner. Up and good. Michael Fiala with the nice mid-range game. Cuts the lead down to 4 at 14-10.
Fiala's playing really well so far for the Lions.
Fiala's had all the scoring. And Peter, that's going to be on Carson. So Carson just picked up his third. He just had picked up his second foul at that point, and then he just picked up his third. So Coach Reynolds is going to have to get Carson out here ASAP.
I would be horrified if Carson picks up his fourth on this possession that the sub didn't get to check in before the ball got back in play.
So the Schute's playing catch in the corner. Here's nice. They're trying to get down low to Kusendorf, and he's going to get the ball knocked away. The Crusaders retain possession, so check into the game for the Lions is Auburn's. So Carson's got to take a seat the rest of the way this first half, Peter. There's only 3:19 to go, but
yeah, this 3-19 could determine how the rest of the game goes.
Shoot to in and out. That one looked good to me.
Looked good to me too from here. That's going to be a reach.
And we're gonna have a foul here. It looks like I'm number 34, Kunzendorf. So that's Kunzendorf's first, team 6. So the Lions will be in the 1-1 the rest of the way. You can see the differences. The Crusaders don't like to put the full court pressure on, where the Lions do. So it does open up some chances for the Lions with Carson out, since they don't need him to get the ball full court for the pressure.
Yeah, that's definitely an advantage. They just need to work as a team against the zone right now and look for an opening.
Blakeman's going to get whistled for the traveling violation there. 8th turnover of the first half for the Lions. They're trying to find anything down low. Just nothing seems to be working.
And you can attribute that to the zone, really.
I do. Especially with Carson on the bench. The Crusaders' defense has played them tough, especially down low. Not a lot of down low chances. Jaden Shoot wide open for 3. Another in and out. That's 2 in a row. But Kunzendorf working hard down low, and Kunzendorf's going to get fouled on the floor. Looks like this one's going to be on Havener.
It's a strong offensive rebound.
Kunzendorf working hard down low. Actually, that's going to be on Blakeman. So now Blakeman's got 2. So 5 team fouls for the Lions. But again, so Blakeman with 2 and Carson with 3, who's going to sit on the bench the rest of the way. Irv Meyer inbounds the ball. Here gets it Colton Shoot. Colton Shoot works back to Fulmer for 2. Alex Fulmer with his first basket of the game extends the Crusaders' lead to 6 at 16-10.
That's a nice jumper. 15 feet there. And that was an awesome pass due from Shoot. Shoot's done a great job of finding the open man so far in this quarter.
But you saw Colton Shoot. He was able to take it baseline. When you take it into the lane, he was able to find an open jumper. And especially now you have Carson on the bench, and we're going to have a timeout. Crusaders. Coach Reynolds is not happy with the playing right now of his Lions.
Not in the least at the moment. They got a little sloppy there on the last possession, and that's really a turnover that didn't have to happen. And, I mean, it could be a 4-point swing there from going to a chance to score to giving up a possible basket in the next possession.
Yep, but the thing is, the Lions just are not getting a lot of scoring opportunities either, though. I mean, with Carson on the bench, they've had second half, especially in the first quarter when Carson was on the court, they were getting offensive rebounds. Havener's already got 6 rebounds in this first half. But again, they have not been able to convert on those second chances today. I mean, they're 3 for 6 from the free throw line. They're 3 for 14 from the floor in the first half. So they have to convert their second chances if they want to get back in this game. But with the way the Shoot brothers are playing, with the way Colton and Jaden Shoot are playing, the Crusaders could extend this lead with Carson on the bench.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Kunzendorf with a wide open shot, can't convert, and Fiala with the rebound. Fiala now with 5 rebounds in this first half.
The Lions have got to feel lucky. 3 of the last 4 shots that the Crusaders have put up, as we see a nice take from Fiala, who gets called for an offensive foul. It's a good take on defense by Vollmer to stand there and take the contact. You don't see that very often in 8th grade basketball, where someone's willing to sacrifice their body for a foul.
Yeah, but Fiala there was out of control.
Yeah,
and if he would have just stopped and taken his time with that jumper, it's a much more high percentage shot.
Yep, I definitely agree.
So now both teams are in bonus the rest of the way. 1:40 to go in the first half. Here's Vollmer, works around to Kunzendorf.
But as I was saying before, the last 4 shots that the Crusaders have put up all looked like they had capability of going in. That one again.
Jaden Shoot there with the miss, but like you were saying, Peter, in and out.
Yeah. The Lions have to consider themselves lucky. As Schutz had 3 go in and out almost. Volmer knocked his down, but other than that, like, it could be a 15-point game at this point.
Nice pass to Boehm. Boehm gets it stolen away. And here's Erfmeyer. Erfmeyer tries to get to Jaden Schutz in his corner, but he gets the ball stolen away. And Fiala brings it up. Sloppy last couple minutes for the Lions. And another turnover.
Crusaders are everywhere on defense. The Lions must feel like they're playing 10-on-5 right now. Every time someone touches the ball in white, there are 2 maroon jerseys surrounding him.
The Crusaders have to slow things down right now. And as I say that, almost there was a turnover, almost fouled by Schutz. Schutz got to be careful as he has 2 fouls. 16-10, Crusader lead, 40 seconds to go.
See if the Lions work it here for one last shot to end the half.
You know, I think at this stage you have to. Carson on the bench, and if you can tell me that you're only be down 6 points going to halftime with Carson on the bench most of the second quarter.
When you think about it, the lead only extended by 2 points while he was on the bench those 3 minutes. So the Lions are really fortunate right now to be only down 16-10. Well, potentially 16-12 too.
Fiala works it to Blakeman. 5 seconds to go. Fiala's got to do something happen. Fiala's going to take a fadeaway 3-pointer at the buzzer, and it rolls in and out. So at the half, Cross Yorkville is leading LSA Decatur 16-10. Very, very up and down first half. You know, I thought we were going to have a high-scoring affair after that first quarter where Yorkville was leading 10-7.
Both defenses dug in that second quarter, and we saw a lot of turnovers, both from the zone of Yorkville and just the defensive pressure that Decatur put on, especially after Karsten came out or with the 3 fouls. It feels like their defensive pressure just intensified to make sure they keep him in the game.
So like I said, the Crusaders lead the Lions 16-10 at the half. We'll be back here in just a few moments here with some halftime stats. And we're back live at the 2015 Illinois Grade School State Tournament here at beautiful Arlington Heights, Illinois. We're at the home of the Saints. Peter, so like I said, an up and down first half, but it's been all Crusaders as they lead 16-10 going into the second half.
Yeah, the score really doesn't tell the story in this first half. Crusaders played a much better game on both the offensive and defensive end. And like I said at the end of the first half, Decatur's got to consider themselves lucky that the fact that Grant Karsten has 3 fouls, picked up his 3rd foul with 4 minutes to go in that second quarter, and they still managed to hold the deficit they were in just to 6 points.
So first half stats for the Crusaders: Colton Schutz with 5 points, Jaden Schutz with 4, Alex Volmer with 2, Phil Anzok with 2, and Josh Erfmeyer with the early 3. And for the Lions, Grant Karsten with 5, Michael Fiala with 3, Braden Havener and Bo Boehm with 1 apiece. So that's only 3 made field goals for the Lions in the first half. So I'm sure the halftime speech for Coach Blake Reynolds is to get the offense pushing. Now Carson back in the game. They're going to have to get the Lions back going.
His message really should be to just attack the zone. They've done a lot of just accepting that the 2-3 is there and just swinging it around the 3-point arc. They have to go inside, get the post players involved, and maybe draw some fouls, and as we see another early turnover there.
And a turnover right away to start the second half. That was the story in the second quarter. Nice move by Colton Schutz. Takes it hard all the way to the hole. So Colton will go to the free throw line for 2. And that foul's going to be on Blakeman. So that Blakeman and Karsten both with 3 apiece. So starting the second half for the Lions, Blakeman, Karsten, Fiala, Havener, and Boehm. And for the Crusaders, and Anzok. Actually, Colton Schutz with the first one miss on there, but Anzok, Erfmeyer, Sovereign, Colton Schutz, and Kunzendorf. So Blakeman takes a seat on the bench with 3 fouls. Checking in back in the game is Will Auberts. Colton Schutz now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Make that 0 for 4. And Karsten and the free throw and the Lions bring it up. Karsten works at Fiala. So Schutz now 0 for 4. Colton Schutz with 0 for 4 from the free throw line today. Nice shot by Fiala. A little bit short. Schutz almost touched it there, but he apparently he didn't. So the Crusaders to get the ball back.
I still kind of feel like the Lions are settling for jumpers at this point. As we see an open 3 there, almost knocked down by Sovereign.
But Peter, look at that again. An in-and-out shot by the Crusaders. I mean, the Crusaders have had a lot of chances.
Yeah. And it's not like they're missing. They're taking good shots, and they're centimeters from going down.
Here's Colton Shoot past Sovereign, wide open for three. Sovereign can't convert on the last two, and we're going to have an over-the-back violation. That's going to be on Phil Anzock. That's going to be his second, team's first. So only Colton Shoot and Phil Anzock with 2 fouls apiece for the Crusaders.
No serious foul trouble for them.
Come on, Lions, play your game.
If Karsten picks up his fourth, that'll definitely be serious foul trouble for the Lions. But other than that, they're really fine too.
Well, we've went only 5 minutes with just only 2 points. And as I say that, Michael Fiala cuts the lead to 3 at 16-13, and we've got a ball game right back at you. I can't believe the Lions have still been in this game with the scoring drought they've been on.
I can't believe it's only a 3-point game either. That's so surprising.
And as Colton Shoot takes the baseline, he'll get fouled by Fiala. So now Fiala's got 2 fouls.
I do like that 3 attempt, though, by Fiala because it wasn't a force. Karsten drew the defense in with the drive, and Fiala had 6 feet of space. I'd take that jumper all day if you can knock it down.
So someone's going to have to take the pressure off for Karsten, as that was only the second field goal not named Karsten on. And we're actually going to have a traveling violation. Nice effort there by Kunzendorf. But he'll get whistled for the travel. So again, the score is now 16-13. So with all the Lions' faults, 13 team turnovers, and Fiala wide open for 3 again, a little bit long. Good rebound by Colton Shoot.
It was the same play as the possession before, just didn't fall that time for Fiala. Crusaders did a better job of closing out too.
Back-to-back turnovers, both teams there. And then another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers. Peter, you don't like to say that it's an announcer. You like to say back-to-back-to-back field goals, not 3 turnovers in 10 seconds.
Really looks like both teams are just rushing. They're trying to do too much too fast and not just let the game come to them.
Karsten with the 3-point attempt. Can't convert. Bounces off Kunzendorf's head. Fiala able to gather possession. Fiala now with 6 rebounds today. 3-point attempt there by Auburn. It's no good. Colton Shoot with the rebound. Colton Shoot takes it coast to coast.
That's a pretty finish.
Colton Shoot with the soft touch. He's got 7 points now. Extends the lead back to 5 at 18-13. You know, if the Crusaders... Nice move by Karsten. Gets it down low to Havener. Up and good.
That's a great pass on the baseline. Karsten's really displaying some good court vision against the zone. He's found Fiala a couple times outside, and that was a great find to Havener down in the post.
You know, he hasn't had a lot of scoring chances, but what he does is he makes things happen.
Yeah.
Here's Colton Shoot with the runner. Up and good. Colton Shoot with 4 quick points. He's got 9 for the game now, and the lead is back up to 5 at 20-15. Colton Shoot has definitely come out firing so far in this third quarter.
Yep, he's the reason that the Crusaders have kept their lead so far. He is not having this comeback the Lions are trying to put on.
Fiala with the miss. Rebound by Sovereign.
Fiala's taking a lot of...
And Colton Shoot again. Colton Shoot with the runner. Up, in, and out. That looked good on my end, but Boehm with the rebound. And Karsten with the finger roll, and he can't convert. And the ball gets knocked away by the Lions. Crusaders ball. Checking the ball game for the Crusaders, number 50, Nate Cook, and number 51, Charlie Golowach, and timeout, Coach Blake Reynolds. But did you see that last possession with Karsten? You know, he takes coast to coast, and the soft finger roll. I know it went in and out, but that was a very sweet move by Karsten. Just nothing seems to be rolling for him offensively today.
He's had a struggle shooting at least, but from the passing perspective and just running the offense, he's done a really good job. There have been a few times where he's tried to force a pass maybe into a spot that it wasn't really possible to hit, but he's done a great job of managing the offense when he's on the court. Reminds me a lot of a D'Angelo Russell type player. Just quick off the top of my head, Big Ten. He does everything for the offense. He is their focal point, but he also gets everyone else involved too.
My goal now, if with the comparison D'Angelo Russell, if he can do the little spin pass,
that would be impressive. I would enjoy watching that if that's possible.
So here we go. Crusaders with a 5-point lead, 2:44 to go in the third quarter. The Lions have had a couple chances, cutting the lead within 3, but that's been the closest it's been this entire way.
Colton Shoot has shut the door the 2 times that the Lions have brought it down to 3.
And poor pass by Colton Shoot, stolen away by Fiala. And Fiala gets it to Karsten with the soft touch.
There it is.
Grant Karsten You give him a little bit of space, Peter, and he converts, cuts the lead to 2 at 20-18. He's just a soft touch.
Shooters just got to keep shooting to find this touch, like you said.
Shoot to shoot, but can't convert. And we're going to have a nice save there by number 51, Golowacz. And shoot again for three-pointer, can't get it. And we're going to have an over-the-back violation.
He is so close on all of his threes. The last 4 he's taken have been just inches from going down.
So Golowacz just picked up his first foul. Team second, so 2 team fouls apiece. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout by the Crusaders. But after a quiet second quarter, where the Lions only scored 3 points, they've already got 8 halfway through the third quarter. But Carson with that huge 3 on the last possession, the lead is down to 2.
Maybe that 3's the one that starts getting going, especially like the last 8 minutes of the game is going to be crucial to have him maybe put up a few points to help the offense out. Fiala's done a great job of taking over while Carson's been struggling so far in this game. But if Carson can get going, I would be very happy if I were a Lions fan.
Yeah, no doubt, Peter. So kind of backing up, the Crusaders are the 10th seed of the tournament, whereas the Lions are the 9th seed.
So both teams have to be happy that they made it to this game. They've both played very well. They've exceeded expectations. That's just a matter of finishing the job for these last 8 minutes here.
So here we are. 20-18 is the score. Yorkville leads Decatur. And Carson reverses to Fiala. Fiala was wide open for 3 there. Thought about stopped, thought about it again, and locked it. That's how open Fiala was there, Peter. You can't give him that much opening. And just like that, a 5-point lead is erased. And now the Lions, for the first time today, with the lead. And a poor pass by Schutt. That's the 5th turnover of the third quarter for the Crusaders. And now they are down. Nice pass to Havener. And can't get it. Finally, Earthmeyer with the rebound.
That possession where Fiala knocked down the 3 shows, as you see, another great drive by Schutt, who's fouled there. But how focused this zone is on Carson. Carson drove the lane, 3 people collapsed on him, and he kicked it out to Fiala, who had enough time to check the wind speed on his iPhone before he could put the shot up.
I like that one. Fiala just picked up his 3rd foul, so now Fiala, Carson, and Blakeman all with 3 fouls apiece. Colton Schutt to the free throw line for 2. So now Colton Schutt finally makes one from the free throw line, 1 for 5 for the game. Number 31, Kyle Westfall checks in the ball game for the first time today. So the score is back to tied at 21-all. Like I said, Carson, what a third quarter he's played so far. He's got 8 points for the game, 3 rebounds, but 4 assists as well.
Especially including those 2, as we see on this free throw there. Another rebound from Carson.
And we're going to have a blocking foul.
But yeah, 2 of those assists from Carson in this third quarter were to Fiala, who knocked down some big 3s. Those 2 have combined for almost all of the points so far for the Lions.
With the exception of they're combined for 17 of the 21 points. But now, Peter, tell me this. Every time Colton Schutt gets a rebound, he takes it to the right side of the court and is able to get all the way to the hole. Don't you think the Lions are going to have to set up a trap here at some point to stop Schutt from taking to the hole?
Well, I feel like they want to set up their press, as you've mentioned throughout the game, but Colton Schutt is very quick on his feet. I've seen he's beaten all other 9 people on the court down every time, almost. It's hard to set up a trap that quick. The way to prevent that is to make shots and let your defense get itself set before Schutt gets his feet going. Because, as you saw in that last possession, no one could keep up with him, and he had to foul to stop him from the easy layup.
Score is still 21-21, 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Carson's got the ball at the top of the key. Earthmeyer is trying to put pressure on him. Carson's too quick. Fiala reverses. Fiala resets 45 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Looks like the Crusaders have changed up to a man-to-man defense.
Here's Fiala, 35 seconds to go.
A very help-oriented man-to-man defense, I may add. There are 3 people in the lane at all times.
Fiala versus the Bowen. Back to Carson, 26 seconds to go. The Lions appear to working for one shot here, Peter.
I don't blame them at all. You got the momentum right now. Maybe hit a shot to end the quarter, go in with even more, and the lead, too.
Oh, nice pass from Karsten to Auberts. Wide open, short. You got to convert on those open chances. 8 seconds to go, and Colton Schutt takes it all the way to the hole, and he's going to get fouled, but actually, we're going to call. Yep, so that foul is going to be on number 33, Braden Havener, But Shoot goes to the free throw line for 2. Shoot's got to start converting these. 1 for 6 from the free throw line today.
It's definitely a key for him. If he's going to keep taking the ball to the hoop like this and drawing fouls, he's got to convert on these free throws now.
He converts on that one. But, I was just saying that they're going to have to trap Shoot at some point. They can't let him go in because he's the fastest player on this court.
Oh, yeah.
So once he gets
far.
going, he's gone.
Just like that, there's no way to stop him except for trying to get in front of him, and that's going to be a foul 9 times out of 10 on the defense.
2 for 2 from the free throw line for Shoot. He's got 12. Blakeman just checked back in the ballgame for the Lions. Oh, nice pass to Fiala. Wide open for 3 at the buzzer. He's got it. Michael Fiala with 3 threes in the third quarter gives the Lions a 1-point lead, 24-23 as we go into the fourth quarter. What a third quarter for Fiala. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. But overall, so the Lions had 10 points at half. They had 14 points in the third quarter alone. And 4 of those were 3-pointers, 3 by Fiala and 1 by Karsten.
Fiala had 9 points from standing in the same spot the entire offensive possession. He had all 3 of his threes from the free throw line extended on the right side, and he's done the same. It's all from Karsten's drives. All 3 times Karsten has drawn the defense in. Fiala's just sat out, floated out to his spot on the three-point arc, and just knocked it down.
That's the trouble at times with an extending zone defense. When you're putting so much pressure on one player, it's going to allow someone else to get wide open shots. Both teams shot pretty well from the field and so far in the second half.
Yeah.
The difference has been the Crusaders have not been able to get as many shots off like they were in the first half. So whatever Coach Blake Reynolds said at halftime, I thought the defensive pressure really popped up here in the third quarter for the Lions.
And another thing you contribute that lack of shots to is the fact that Crusaders went to the free throw line so many times in that third quarter too, especially Shoot. And free throws, I feel, are going to be a huge factor in these last 6 minutes, whether or not you're going to win the game or come in at home in sixth place.
All right, so starting the fourth quarter for the Crusaders, who get the ball: Vollmer, Colton Shoot, Josh Erfmeyer, Sam Poppin, and Phil Anzock. And for the Lions, Fiala, Karstens. Oh, nice. As I say that, Colton Shoot with a nice pass to Poppin and can't get it. And Anzock with the offensive rebound. And for the Lions, Havener, Boehm, and Blakeman rounded out. Missed shot attempted by Colton Shoot, and Boehm with the rebound. Oh, nice pass from Karsten. Havener wide open with the layup. In and out. Karsten had such a great pass there to a wide open Havener. Havener's got to make those. Oh, nice move by Shoot.
Oh, boy.
Hit every part of that rim and falls in. Colton Shoot with one of the softest touches you'll ever see. Has hit every part of the rim on that one.
That was just an incredible take to the hoop. That spin move, the possession before, the crossover he had. Besides being the fastest player on the court, he might be the best ball handler on the court too.
Shoot makes that one. Shoot now with 15. Havener on that last play just picked up a second foul. How did Blakeman get so wide open for 3 there? Doesn't get it. Vollmer with the rebound. And again, now the lead's back up to 2 for the Crusaders. Here's Colton Shoot with Fiala over him. Takes it all the way to hold up and good. What a play by Colton Shoot.
Colton Shoot is playing with the defense right now. That little crossover, hesitation step, drive to the hoop again. He's got a nice right-handed layup, and he knows how to defend the ball when he's going up to the hoop too.
This second half has been all Fiala, Karsten, and Colton Shoot. Missed shot attempt there, and Colton Shoot with the rebound. But the Crusaders have scored 12 points in the second half, all by Colton Shoot. Oh, nice step back, works around to Erfmeyer.
His footwork for an 8th grader is really impressive.
Scores 28-24, Crusader lead, 4:30 to go. Here's Colton Shoot. Colton Shoot loves taking baseline. Nice pass to Poppin. Poppin with the runner. Up and good. Someone not named Colton Shoot makes their first basket of the second half, and the lead is back up to 6 at 30-24.
And even though someone else not named Colton Shoot made the shot, Colton Shoot made the play happen completely. We see a timeout here called from Coach Reynolds. On defense, I really feel like Decatur's got to focus on cutting off that baseline because Colton Shoot has been or just the right, I guess, whole right side, you could probably include in that too, because that's where he's been focused on going to. He wants to go to that right-handed layup, and if he doesn't get the layup opportunity, he's just going to keep going and find someone open on the opposite side of the court.
So you saw right before the end of the third quarter, Fiala had that huge three that put the lead up to 1 going in the fourth quarter. It's been 7-0 run to start the fourth quarter for the Crusaders. But it's been Colton Shoot. I mean, Colton Shoot now with 17 points. His game high in the tournament so far has been 18. Even if you look down the scoring, I mean, it's a pretty balanced team, but not today. I mean, it's been all Colton Shoot all the time.
Man, sometimes you need one player to step up to get where you want to go. Colton Shoot's been that guy. Even though, yes, usually balanced scoring for this Crusaders offense, I'm sure Coach Shoot isn't complaining that Colton's come out with such fire and intensity in the second half.
So I think during that timeout, Coach Reynolds just basically got it in that you got to get the ball to Karsten. And Karsten gets the hard take, gets the ball knocked away, and the Lions get the ball back. I'm sorry, the Crusaders get the ball back, down 6. Colton Shoot, nice pass down low to Anzoff. He's been all over the place. Peter, another again. And we're gonna have a fouling violation here, or actually a technical foul on Coach Reynolds. We're gonna have a double technical violation by Coach Reynolds. So a 9-0 run for the Crusaders. We're now gonna have 4 free throw attempts, and Coach Reynolds with the double technical, and he'll be out the rest of the way. So if the Crusaders if the Lions are gonna come back in this game, they're gonna have to do it without their coach here.
Yep, that is a huge swing of events. Whereas the Crusaders already had the majority of the momentum in the gym, they may have just gained more. They just put the Crusaders in bonus for the rest of the game. They got 4 free throws here with no times coming off the clock. You can send this lead to double digits.
So the thing is, though, what the Lions have on their side, they're a very good three-point shooting team. So if they're going to come back in this game, they're going to have to be making their outside shots.
Yep, and that starts with their 2 offensive players that we've seen all game so far, in Karsten and Fiala. Both of them have to start knocking down some outside threes, or outside shots, including threes, in this fourth quarter if they want to cut into this deficit.
So Earthmeyer now with 4.
And they're going to have to do it fast, too.
So 3:41 to go. The lead's now 9 at 33-24. So it's a 10-0 run for the Crusaders. Earthmeyer with the soft touch again. Earthmeyer 3 for 4 from the free throw lead. Pushes the lead to 11 at 35-24. There's 3:40 to go. The thing is now the Crusaders to get the ball back as well. So a 4-point swing as they also had the ball there.
Don't ever give up.
This could be a potential 5-point swing when all is said and done if the Crusaders can take advantage of this free possession on offense.
Here's Earthmeyer. Gets it to Shoot. Shoot with the runner. Can't get it. Rebound by Boehm.
That was good defense there for the Lions.
Oh, Carson overthrows pass, but they're able to now to put up the full court pressure, though.
Let's see if they can get some quick turnovers and quick points off this press. It seems to be working so far.
Able to get to Colton Shoot, and Colton Shoot is able to reset the offense. 3:14 to go. The lead is 11. The full court. Now they just picked up their man-to-man defense now. They're gonna have to step on a Colton Shoot. But for the Lions with foul trouble, Blakeman, Carson, and Fiala all with 3 apiece.
If I were Yorkville right now, I would really just hold the ball for a little bit. Make the Lions come out and guard you and then go to the hoop. Or have Colton Shoot go to the hoop. Because I feel like he can outrun anyone the Lions put on him. The first step is so explosive as we see a foul there. We're sending Shoot back to the line.
So Fiala just picked up his 4th. So as a team, if you're the Crusaders, you got to get the ball in either Earthmeyer or Shoot's hands, as they both pretty strong free throw shooters. Between the two of them, 60% from the free throw line. And are we going to have Peter, what did I just miss here? Do we have another technical?
I'm not exactly sure. I was down looking at the free throw percentages with you.
And Shoot converts the first. So Shoot now with 18. Make that 19. So checking the ball game is Jaden Shoot. So the lead's up to 13 at 37-24.
Maybe it was just an intentional foul called.
You know what? That's probably the call. As a team, they're 6 for 7 from the free throw line, and then a steal. So what? Carson's going to get fouled here. Looks like this foul is going to be on number 55, Phil Anzock. That's going to be Phil's third, team's fourth.
The Lions got a steal there. That's
But
could be a start.
But they're on a 14. But the Crusaders are on a 14-0 run right now.
Yep, I know. The Lions' offense has been stifled so far in this fourth quarter by the defense of the Crusaders.
Fiala wide open for 3, in and out.
That would have been huge.
Rebound by Earthmeyer. And the Crusaders, they're going to have to pick up the full court pressure right away.
Fiala's got to be careful
as he has 3. Here's Jaden Shoot. Gets it to Earthmeyer. They're going to have to start going for steals here. And Vollmeyer is just getting hammered, and we're going to have a foul here. It looks like on Blakeman. So now Blakeman and Fiala both with 4 apiece. And it looks like Vollmer's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Vollmer's 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far in this tournament. He's only had 2 points, so he had 2 points in this game. So he matched his tournament scoring. He's trying to extend that 13-point lead. In and out. Rebound by Havener.
Carson did a great job there of not stepping in the lane early.
The Lions are pushing. Here's Fiala. Works it around to Blakeman, thought about it. Gets it back to Fiala. They're going to have to get going here. Nice pass to Carson. Carson takes it with the runner. A little bit short. Rebound by Havener. Havener puts it up strong, but Havener's going to get fouled as he puts it back up. Havener now with 9 rebounds today, and he's going to get fouled by Anzock. So Anzock just picked up his 4th foul. Team's 5th.
Was a solid putback by Havener there. That was a really big rebound, too, because Lions can't afford to go any possessions empty the rest of this game.
So 16 free throw attempts for the Crusaders. This is number 7 for the Lions. In and out. Only 3 for 7 as a team for the Lions today. Checking into the ballgame for the Crusaders, number 41, Christian Sovereign, and number 34, Jacob Kunzendorf. So Havener will get a second one. He's got 3 points today, 1:58 to go in the fourth quarter as the Crusaders lead 37-24. Havener's second one up and in and out. And rebound by Earthmeyer. And Fiala just is going to get whistled for his foul. So Fiala just picked up his 5th foul, Peter. Earthmeyer to the line for 2. So Earthmeyer will leave the game with 12 points. I'm sorry. Fiala will leave the game with 12 points. 3 3-pointers in that third quarter that were able to build that Lion comeback. Actually gave them the lead going to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they were winning 24-23 when this quarter started.
But they have yet to score in this quarter. So Earthmeyer to the free throw line for 2. He has 6 points today, including 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Actually, he gets 2.
Shooter's touch.
Shooter's touch. As a team, though, now 8 for 9 from the free throw line in this fourth quarter.
And that's how you win games.
That's how you win games. Earthmeyer with another one. 5 for 6 by himself in this fourth quarter. Earthmeyer with 8 points. Here's Karsten. Brings it up. Carson's going to have to get some shots off here. They're down 15. That's going to be a little too much there. Sovereign with the rebound. Karsten, has not had a shot attempt in the fourth quarter. Great defense by Earthmeyer, but they had to find a way to get him set up in the offensive side.
Yep. But Cross has done a great job of just preventing him from getting any open looks at all. They've, like I've mentioned multiple times this game, collapsed every time he's gotten near the lane. It's really attributable to their defense why Carson said such
nice
a strong
pass from Shoot to Kunzendorf. And my friend, Wayne Larrivee, the announcer for the Packers, every time the game's about to end, he said, "There's your dagger." And Peter, right there's your dagger.
Dagger.
Carson's going to get whistled for the traveling violation.
As I mentioned, Carson's court vision earlier. Schutt's court vision is almost on par. I've seen him throw at least 5 no-look passes and hit the target he was looking for. That last pass, he got through the entire defense and found a wide-open player on the backside for an easy layup.
So Crusaders with a 17-point lead, 53 seconds ago. Jaden Schutt thought about it for a second. 50 seconds ago, the Lions backed up their defense, with the exception of Karsten. Here's Jaden Schutt in the corner. So next up, we've got the third-place girls third-place game of the girls. Oh, Colton Schutt takes it baseline, and he's going to get fouled for the N1, and that's going to be 5 on number 15, Blakeman. But that's pretty much been the story, Peter, in the second half. There's been a lot of Colton Schutt.
A whole lot of Colton Schutt. I feel like a broken record. I've said his name.
He has 20 points in this game, but it's not just been his scoring. It's been his just offensive prowess out there.
I mean, his shooting, his dribbling, his footwork, everything he's done has been just outstanding.
A few substitutions here for the Lions. Number 21, Alex Haynes, just checking the game. Number 32, Andrew Jones. Number 45, Blake Urquhart. And then checking in for the Crusaders, number 51, Nate Cook. I'm sorry, 50, Nate Cook, and 51, Charlie Goldwatch. And Schutt makes the free throw. So Schutt with 22 points. Lead is up to 20 at 44-24. 21-0 run, Peter. You don't see that often.
Especially in just one quarter.
Here's three-point shot attempt, a little bit long. Oh, nice pass to Havener. Well, the run stops, but a little too late. A couple substitutions again. Jaden Schutt checks in the game along with Sam Poppin.
That's nice to see the Lions are still putting in all the effort, though. It's a 20-point game, but they're still fighting, and they're going to fight out these last 22 seconds.
Full court pressure picked up. Poppin gets it to Jaden Schutt. Scores 44-26.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, though, the Crusaders have 21 points in this fourth quarter alone, and they had 23 the first 3 quarters combined.
So Aubert's just picked a foul here. So Jaden Schutt will go to the free throw line for 2. But, you know, it was not just Colton Schutt. Josh Erfmeyer, great game today. Defensive effort on Grant Karsten. Limited Grant Karsten, only 8 points.
Not to mention those free throws.
Jaden Schutt converts on the first one. But no, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, especially after those 2 technical fouls. I mean, that was a big difference in the game.
You can also credit Jaden Schutt at points in this game, too. When Colton Schutt went out with the foul trouble in that second quarter, he had a nice layup. He drew the foul, got a couple free throw attempts. He did a great job of just managing the offense for a few minutes.
Here's Auberts with the shot, the buzzer, and the basket is good. Will Auberts with the shot at the buzzer, but your 5th place winner is the Crusaders from Yorkville. They defeat the Lions from Decatur 46-28. And Peter, you look at that score, you wouldn't have expected the outcome of that game.
Yeah, the score does not tell the story for the majority of the game. It was a hard-fought game. It was a close game for the first 3 quarters, and then Colton Schutt really just closed the door on the game. Like I said, I feel like I'm saying his name over and over again, but he's earned every time I've mentioned him. 22 points, 5 assists, I'm sure of at least. He did great on defense.
So leading the way for the Crusaders, 22 points for Colton Schutt, 8 points for Josh Erfmeyer, 6 for Jaden Schutt, 4 for Phil Anzock, 2 for Sam Poppin, 2 for Jacob Kunzendorf, and 2 for Alex Bomer. And for the Lions from Decatur, 12 points for Michael Fiala, 8 points for Grant Karsten, 5 points for Braden Havener, 2 points for Will Auberts, and 1 for Bo Boehm. But like I said, it was the game ended on a 23-4 run.
I feel like you could credit also that to those technical fouls that happened midway through the fourth quarter. I felt like that was when the rest of the air and the Lions balloon kind of just went out, and Cross had it from there.
So just finishing up this 5th place game, the Crusaders from Yorkville defeated the Lions from Decatur 46-28. We'll be back here shortly with the 3rd place girls game. This was Ryan Roth doing your play-by-play along with Peter Roth, and we will be back here in a little bit.